Hi everyone, here's how you can quickly find the members of an ETF using the symbol list feature. So from an empty screen we can double click, go to the symbol list tab and click on new ETF holdings. So here we just type the ticker symbol of any ASX listed or US ETF, and so let's go IOZ, which is a BlackRock iShares S&P ETF in Australia. So I'm just going to select that. It's going to go away and find the current members, and you can see there's a column there called weight, and that's what they're ranked on. So this is the BHP is over 10% of the ETF, followed by CBA, which is 7.78. So once those symbols have been found, we can add index, and that then gets added to your symbol list. And from there you can go to open list as, and you can chart them all. You can open a watch list or do an RRG, anything you wish to do. I'll do one more example. So new ETF, this time BOTZ is a US listed AI ETF, so we'll select that from US equities. Now you'll see that there's the third one down, for example, 6861.jp. That means it's a Japanese stock, and the one below that is .se, so it's Swedish. So if you don't have those exchanges on your account, then they won't appear in the list. So just something to be aware of with global ETFs. If you don't have those exchanges, then the lists won't be complete. In fact, you can see there, I don't have Nordic stocks, Tel Aviv or Korean equities, so I'm missing some of those stocks that are in the BOTS ETF. So just something to be aware of if you do look at global ETFs. I've added a couple more examples: QQQ for the NASDAQ 100 ETF, XLK, which is the technology sector, and XLC, which is communications. So I've selected QQQ, so I'm going to open list as, watch list, and as I previously mentioned, it's ordered by the weightings within each ETF. So we can add that as a column in a watch list. So click the plus, and then in the search box, if we type fund, it appears there under fund weight in the standard section. So as it's a percentage, we need to reformat that column. So if we right click on the column heading there and go to column type percentage, we can see that between them, Microsoft and Apple are a quarter of the NASDAQ 100 index. Now, obviously, big companies can be in multiple ETFs, even probably hundreds. To show fund weights in other ETFs that they might be in, we can do that, but obviously not with the fund weight column, because that can only be assigned to the list that's open. But we can do it in scripting. So if we click the plus column, new, and then script, what we want to use is the weight function. And when we apply that and then click on the text, from the symbol list drop down, we can select which ETF we want to choose. So obviously not IOZ, because that's the Australian based one. So let's do XLK for technology. So we'll apply that, and then obviously got to reformat the column again, and we can do the column label as well. So this is XLK %. So again, being in the technology sector, Microsoft and Apple are even bigger percentage, up almost a half of the XLK is just those two companies, and Amazon there is 0, because I think it's in consumer discretionary, not tech. Same with Google and Meta, Facebook, their communications. In fact, we can add the communications as well. So the quick way to do that, right click on XLK, clone column, and it'll do all the formatting, and then edit column, and click on the weights and change the symbol list to XLC and apply that. And you can see that obviously the top 4 aren't in communications, but Google, because they have 2 share classes, that adds up to 25%, Meta's 25%, so pretty much half of XLC is in just those two companies. Hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks very much.